planting some Red Osier Dogwoods. This is good winter browse for deer. So I'm gonna put them around in this area that we're making into bedding. Spring is the best time, so we will have to work around it a little bit when we are doing more in the bedding area here, but pretty minor work. This is a food plot that's all has settled since last year. A lot of rocks to pick and everything. Clean up, level out a little bit more. But like I said, right now we're putting in some red dogwood for winter browse. This is in the bedding. You need to protect them, otherwise they'll get chewed down to nothing right away. But it's pretty simple. You got some right here. Here's one right here. All you do, take the tree spade. We're in really rocky ground. Open it up. Set it in with the roots facing up. Go next to it, close it up. Then you want to put in a tree tube for protection. Make sure when you pound this in you don't hit the roots. That's all there is to it. Here's a red dogwood we planted last year. You can see it's starting to come out. It's big enough to come out of the tree tube. They were about this tall when we planted them, and they're coming out up at the end of the year. At the end of the year last year, and they're still coming out. We probably are going to have to protect these a little further, because otherwise the deer will eat these down to nothing. But the red dogwood is for winter browse. Once these get mature, the deer will eat the end 3 inches of the tree to survive in the winter. So we want to get plenty of these out on our land. So if you don't have the tubes, all the ones that we planted that did not have tubes or any type of protection on them, they did die. So really good to protect them. I like to put some red dogwoods on the edge of food plots, just because for most of the day, about through midday on, this is going to get a lot of sunlight. I can't, the reason I do that is because In food plots, you're going to get an area where you're going to get more sunlight. You can't just throw them in the woods anywhere because they won't get sunlight, they won't grow. But you don't want to put them on trails or anything that you're going to be going into the woods, because you don't need deer standing there nibbling on a tree when you're trying to get to your stand. So whenever placing trees, it's a good idea to not put them on your entrance routes to your stands or exit routes, you know. So that way, you just keep them out of there, so you can get in and out easy. This is on side. We'll be hunting other corners of this, so that's why this one's here. And like I said, in a tree tube for protection for now. Be sure to subscribe to our page and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest to get more additional content.